Hi, community and the cleansers. I'm Dr. Marisol, as you all know, and this is Gary from Healthy Foods and More. He's a store manager, and he's actually here, and we're going to talk about teas, milk substitutes, and awesome snacks that you can do during your cleanse. Okay, so Gary, we basically rummaged through this store, and we're in the Healthy Foods and More kitchen, where they make amazing.
This is where the magic happens. All of our granolas, baked goods, pies.
Awesome.
All the good stuff.
Yeah, which you shouldn't eat too much during your cleanse, but after the cleanse, on the last day, you should come on by and maybe get a turtle cheesecake that's vegan.
Yep.
Right?
Vegan,
Yeah. Awesome. So we went through the store, and first of all, of course, as you know, cleansers, tea is it's an integral part of a detoxification or cleansing program, and in my opinion, and I think you share this with me too, of life, right? Yeah.
Yep, very true.
Teas need to be a practice that are practiced frequently and repetitively to get the maximum benefits. So which are your favorites, for an example of this?
So my favorite has to be the traditional medicinals. It's very well sourced. The ingredients are second to none. And other than that, I really love the Pucka brand teas. They're an English tea sachet. The ingredients are all organic. They're really well blended. And it's the kind of thing that you can have even when you're not detoxing. It's just great to have all the time.
Excellent. I think it's really important what Gary just said is that you really don't have to just only do these things when you're on a cleanse or detoxifying, but you can actually focus on living a cleansing lifestyle 100% of the time, or at least 80.
Totally. It's not as difficult as you'd think it would be. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of the things that you eat every day are all part of a balanced diet.
Just go for more green veggies, more teas, and more great quality food, right?
There you go.
My favorite teas with regards to detoxification are green tea, of course, because green tea is an anti-cancer, as well as having tons and tons of antioxidants. Sri Lanka is one of the best sources for green tea just because of the environment. There's also something called matcha. Now, matcha is a very highly concentrated source of green tea, and this, if I'm correct, is the best quality off the press, basically.
Yeah, so what this is, it's organic, but it's also the first cut. So in terms of quality, you're always looking for first cut, second cut. This is ceremonial grade matcha, which is really the stuff that's far and above the best.
And you don't need very much, though, for green tea.
Oh no, just a little thing.
Yeah.
You just whisk it in. It's fairly easy to prepare, and it's great to share with friends as well.
Excellent. Now, we'll talk about this when we talk about the just in case you guys want to make a latte during your Okay, another good tea that I love as well too is Tulsi, because Tulsi is very good to reduce stress, and stress is an important part of life, right? A good stress. We don't want too much of the bad stress. And as you've learned, cleansers, if you're too stressed, your body won't cleanse and detoxify. So this is one of the reasons why I like this during the cleanse, Tulsi tea. And this is a really good source as well too, right? Organic India is an excellent company.
Yeah, it's a great company. It's something that we've recently had a lot of feedback from customers. They wanted to see it in.
Excellent.
And that for me is the biggest indicator of quality.
If you're eating it or drinking it,
Exactly.
then you're buying it for a reason. Okay, and then the other thing is, of course, Rooibos. Again, this is your favorite line?
Yes, the Pucka teas.
The Pucka teas. So organic Rooibos in the morning time. It's excellent. It's got some ginseng in it. So this would be something that I would recommend for people to do as a little bit of a morning perk-me-up. Okay, and Rooibos on an offset actually is the herb that helps your body to recycle what's called glutathione. And glutathione is the master detoxifying agent. So that's why Rooibos is really important, because glutathione is hard to get. You can only get it from whey protein. And whey protein, if for people who have dairy allergies or on a cleanse, you can't do that, right? So Rooibos teas are the way to go. Okay, so what happens if you want to sweeten your tea, or if you want to cream it up a little bit?
So for sweeteners, there's a couple key things that you can go for. You can either go for the stevia or the xylitol. Stevia is absolutely fantastic. It's really great for those people who, they suffer from diabetes, metabolic syndrome. They really need to watch their glucose levels. Xylitol, I really love. It's got a 1-to-1 sweetness quotient with sugar, so you're not constantly trying to figure out, how sweet. It's easy and intuitive.
See, my preference personally is stevia, but I like the bitter aftertaste. I don't find it too bitter, but some people just can't handle that. So I think that, there you go, see? So for someone like Gary, xylitol would be his thing. You just have to be careful with xylitol, because if you have too much, Some people it can cause a diarrhea, so you just gotta take it easy and don't sweeten it too much. Again, remember the whole point of this is to try to go away from that sugar flavor and stimulating more like natural freshness and goodness, flavors in our mouth, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so now if we wanted to sweeten our teas, or actually, sorry, not sweeten, but cream them up a little bit, what would be your favorite non-dairy alternative?
Non-dairy alternative, I'd have to say either the coconut or the almond milk. They're by far the two most popular. The flax is highly underrated. A lot of people think flax and they think, well, I haven't really seen that before. I don't really see a lot of recipes that call for it. Flax is absolutely amazing and delicious.
Can you substitute any of these in a recipe for milk?
A lot of them you can substitute. It definitely depends on the recipe. Rice and flax for baking and for anything that you're going to be cooking. That's kind of what you want to go for. Coconut milk, if you like the taste of coconut, you will love coconut milk. So that's kind of a little bit more restrictive. And almond milk is just great all around for just about everything. Although it is a little bit higher in sugar than some of the other options. So all things to consider.
Interesting. For me, two of my food allergens are rice and then almond. So these knock these out for me. But these are the ones I prefer, and coconut being my favorite, probably because of the tropical flavor that I love. Now, my friends and I usually tend to like to make sometimes, we want a little bit of a different thing, a matcha latte. Have you ever done that before? Okay, so it's really, really simple. It's just take some, non-dairy product, so coconut milk or almond milk, and then all you do is you whisk it up, you boil it, so you kind of try to steam it as well too, if you have a steamer like a cappuccino maker, and then you just add a teeny little bit of matcha tea, and then you've got a wonderful green tea latte.
Perfect.
And it's dairy free and it's detox approved, and if you want to sweeten it up a little bit, a little more stevia.
Yeah,
great,
stevia is perfect
yeah.
for that.
Perfect. Okay, so that pretty much covers our teas, our sweeteners, and our non-dairy alternatives. So that is awesome. So thanks so much, Gary. We're going to talk in a little bit about snacks for our community on the cleansers. Talk to you soon, cleansers.